The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. And
hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at center. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Now here's DiVincenzo. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Inside, here's Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Lopez has got the opening field goal of the game for Milwaukee. Here's Young. Pass to Hunter. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Alden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now here's Giannis, and the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3. Here's Herter. Offensive rebound. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here's Holiday. And he banks in the layup.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Young looking it over. Good on the shot.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Here's Young, following the basket by Brook Lopez. Passes it to Collins. Now, here's Hunter, defended by Middleton, and finished off by Collins.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And the layup falls.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Young against Holiday. From 11 feet away with the putback. It's good on the putback. Lopez has got 6 points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Young passes to Hunter. He feeds it to Collins. It's Young on the wing. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks leading. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And 1:01 left to play here in the first. Here's Herter, defended by DiVincenzo. And Herter gets it to go.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Back to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Collins. Almost, but it rolls out. The Hawks leading by 4. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court for Atlanta, Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Snell in at the shooting guard position. And Okongwu slams it in.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
Teague dishes to Tucker. Portis, the second chance points on the tip-in.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Okongwu. Gallinari surveying the D. And stolen by Portis. Tucker with the ball. Okongwu covering. Teague knocks it loose.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
T kicks to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Hawks leading by 4. Outside, Bogdanovich. Gallinari outside. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Portis, the pass to Tucker. Back to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Teague dishes to Forbes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Chris Dunn's checked in for Tony Snell. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Here's Gallinari. Lays it up off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 8. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day, to do what he's done.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. From 13, misses off the right iron. Atlanta leading by 10. Outside Collins. Back to Herter. He kicks to Hunter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter, he can score at all three levels.
Young's checked in for Atlanta. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. There's 38 seconds left now here in the second. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. They could use a bucket. He takes it up and lays it in. Giannis has got his second basket.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Now, here's Hunter to the paint. And there's Collins on the assist by Hunter. Collins has got 6 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Lopez. It's hauled in by Trae Young.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And so, thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6. That's all for now.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Holiday finds DiVincenzo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good on the 3.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Young from outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
They get it back. Pass to Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Here's the 3, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is where Holiday's really improved, working off ball and sinking jump shots.
Tony Snell's checked in for Hunter.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Holiday inside the line. Again, Holiday missing.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Just 4 to shoot. Lopez inside. Capella covering. The wide open look here for Holiday. But they recover it. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. Middleton can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 11. Snell from outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Bucks passing it around. The kick out to Holiday. On the wing, Holiday passes it to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Trae Young. And Holiday kicks to Connaughton. Holiday the pass to Forbes. Now here's Tucker. Can they get it? And that's good for 2.
Showing he can hit the jumper from anywhere on the floor. Forbes continues to impress with his shot.
Pass to Okongwu. Reddish with the ball. The feed to Okongwu. That one falls. 8 points for Onyeka Okongwu.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Holiday against Bogdanovic. Holiday the pass to Portis. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Bogdanovic dishes to Okongwu. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Holiday the pass to Portis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Holiday against Bogdanovic. Alinari passes to Okongwu. Down low. Here's Holiday. It's deflected. Here's Gallinari. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, Dunn is out there with Bogdanovic. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Hunter. And it's Gallinari in at the 4-man position. And here is Dunn. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And the pass to Bogdanovich. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Gallinari, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Bogdanovich. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
DiVincenzo finds Lopez. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to Capella. Collins looking around. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Outside Holiday, looking to end his cold spell, and it's good on the way in.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Atlanta leading by 11. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Collins. He dishes it to Young. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Young inside. Defended by DiVincenzo.
There are very few shots in this game that Young can't make. You take one thing away from him, and he just goes to the next.
Here's Young. Banked in off the glass.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swats. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
And the Bucks making a change here. Teague's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Herter's checked in. Teague kicks to Giannis. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Here's Herter. Here's Hunter. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Middleton can't get it to go. Young is double. Pass to Hunter. Young against Middleton. Count that one.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez dishes to Middleton. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now Young. From deep three-point range. That one no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it.
Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Tobias Harris. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Scott, and it's Embiid in at the center position. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Back to Holiday from outside the arc. Drills it from outside.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Now here's Simmons. Passes it to Curry. Outside, Simmons. 6 to shoot. Here's Embiid. And the rejection by Giannis.
Oh, look, his footwork, his balance. Simpson stays in control when attacking the defense.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Curry kicks to Simmons. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Giannis. The pass to Embiid. Milwaukee with the rebound.
There's a lesson for you. Don't showboat. Tries to get fancy with the fadeaway, and it backfires.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Simmons, and the layup's good off the glass. Simmons got 5 now.
Puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday. 2 points. That one goes. 5 points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Simmons. 5 points in the game. Embiid inside. Lopez is there.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit...
Middleton finds Holiday. 3-pointer. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
1:14 left to play in the first. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And when you foul Simmons, you really got to foul him. You don't want to just mess around. He powers through.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Hill in for Scott.
Now, whether Portis can make the leap is still up in the air. He's young and has the potential to be really good in this league.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Simmons. And it's Korkmaz in for Matisse Thybulle. Now, here is Hill. Feeds it to Howard. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Howard. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here is Milton. It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Here's Teague. 1 second left, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And if you give Teague a look at the lane, he'll take it without a second thought. He loves to drive to the rim.
And so... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And so in the game for the 76ers, Howard is out there with Anthony Tolliver. And there's Hill. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Here's Milton after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Milton's shot is good.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Pass to Tucker. Misses from short range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Here is Tolliver. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Green. Over Holiday. And the shot is long. Bucks leading by 8. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
To the wing right side. Now here is Hill. To the paint, Tolliver. Another shot. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Portis, the pass to Connaughton. Out to the right wing. Back to Portis. Missed inside. The 76ers trail by 10. To the inside. Here's Howard. Up and in from the low block. Howard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Holiday dishes to Forbes. And Holiday kicks to Forbes. On the arc. Dwight Howard pulls it in. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Philadelphia. On the wing, Hill. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Milton. Shot clock at 6. Stolen away. Holiday against Hill. There's Portis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
It just speaks to how strong Portis is. It's obvious he enjoys showing off that muscle.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And some changes here for the 76ers. Giannis against Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. Harris draws the double. Shot clock at 3. Embiid's shot is good.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
They double him with Simmons. Middleton outside. On the wing, Giannis. On the wing, Giannis. Passes to DiVincenzo. The putback. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 8. Back to Scott. The pass to Embiid.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Harris against Middleton. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut back down to 8. Those were necessary points from Tobias Harris. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now Simmons. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They lead by 10. And you, big fella. And that's a wrap.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Curry with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Greg, is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Bucks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Mike Scott. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Down by 12. Out to Harris. Stolen by Middleton. DiVincenzo with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. 9 feet out. DiVincenzo hits the bucket. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 14 now for Milwaukee.
Facilitating from the inside. I mean, that can be a valuable asset from any offense.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes. And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Embiid, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now, here's Thibault. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Murray finds Thibault. Pass to Embiid for three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
You know what the kind of competitor he is? I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Good on the triple.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Now here is Hill, and so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton, and it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. Here's Curry. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Hill. Tries again. And foul on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here is Forbes. Portis shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
Plays with so much passion. Love how effective Portis is at drawing fouls.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for the 76ers.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Milton finds Howard. Here's Korkmaz. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Hill. And that one hits back iron. Bucks leading by 15. Here's Tucker. And the layup falls.
You got to love the lower body strength and balance Tucker has. I mean, helps him stay in control on his drives.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Korkmaz. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here's Milton. The 76ers with another miss. Now here's Tucker. Portis, the pass to Teague. Bucks passing it around. Takes the three. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Now here's Milton. Tight defense on him.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
And it's in there. And the Bucks lead by 19.
He might not beat too many guys in a foot race, but Tucker is always going to bust his butt to get out on the break.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 19-point. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Tobias Harris is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Passes it to Harris. Now Curry. Back to Harris. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
With broad shoulders and a solid upper body strength. Now, Harris is lethal around the rim.
Middleton outside. No coverage that time.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Simmons pulls it in.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight. Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Here's DiVincenzo. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Middleton finds DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The 76ers trailed by 19. Out to Harris. The 3. Sinks the triple.
Catch and drain. Harris is a dead-eye shooter. He provides great space.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Drops in the tray. And the Bucks lead by 19.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Stolen by Holiday. It's Giannis with the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. The feed now to Embiid. Over Lopez. Embiid, no good. Milwaukee leading by 19. Lopez passes to Giannis. That one goes in.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Simmons dishes to Curry. Scott kicks to Simmons. Out to Harris. From down in the low post, it goes.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking jumper from Harris. He has put a ton of work into his shooting in the offseason since he came into the league.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. And Giannis gets it to go.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
Simmons passes to Scott. Outside Curry. And the pass to Simmons. Back to Curry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. "12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's T. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. And with tip.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now here is Harris. Back to Irving. The 9-foot shot. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
Here's KD. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Durant kicks to Irving. Inside. Brown. Good.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Now here is Holiday. Not going to go that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And KD throws it down.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold. Well, he is tailor-made for the catch-and-shoot game. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
A floater, and it's sent back by KD. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Here's Giannis. Shot to stop the run.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And it's Irving missing.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Stolen by Durant. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Nets leading by 7. Launches it. The Nets working the ball around now. And Jordan with the nice inside bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Antetokounmpo against KD. And the dunk by Giannis.
And the long strides of Antetokounmpo. Once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping it.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Irving. Outside, KD. To the middle. And the dunk by Jordan.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. DiVincenzo against Irving. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And that one drops for him.
Well, the balance that Brook Lopez has on these kinds of finishes is really admirable. He doesn't allow the defense to alter his shot.
Holiday against Irving. Lobs it up for Jordan. KD finds Jordan. The shot by KD. No good. Bucks trail by 7. Irving passes to Jordan. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 6 points for Jordan.
Just tremendous execution right there. DJ feeling out the defense and doing damage inside.
Middleton on the wing. Here's Giannis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got 6. Nets leading by 7. Here's Irving. Pass to Durant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Kevin Durant is used to absorbing contact on the way up, and when he's this deep, it really puts the defense in a bind.
This is his first free throw of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Luwawu-Cabarrot comes in for Joe Harris. James Harden, he's checked in for Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here is Forbes. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Portis, the pass to Teague. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, it'll take more than that to stop Jeff Teague. Just determined to score despite any obstacle.
It's Durant on the wing. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to fix.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Durant, Also Green out there, and it's Claxton in at the center position. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Middleton following the bucket by the Nets. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
There's the pass to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
And Doris, make no mistake about it, Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Here's Connaughton, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. Outside Griffin. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Green, puts the move on. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Middleton kicks to Connaughton. A three-pointer, no good. The Nets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Stolen by Tucker. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Middleton, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. On its way from Irving for two. Round kicks to Irving. From deep. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks trail by 9. Holiday, no one around him. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
For 3, Harris. They grab their own miss.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here is Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Mora can't get it to go. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. And KD throws it down.
Well, drop the hammer, KD. How confident is this guy at the cup?
Milwaukee's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Giannis has got 8 points.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now here's Jordan. He has 6. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Holiday with the 3. Milwaukee the rebound. The tray. Another miss. Is 6th of the night after 6 shot attempts. On the wing, Irving. Takes a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to DiVincenzo. Off target from three-point range. Nets leading by 11. And here's Harris from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. The Bucks shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. And the call, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case,
and so it's Brooklyn in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They have a 9-point lead. And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition, catching the defense.
And
we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Lopez outside. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Nets leading by 9. Harden has a wide open look. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Harden, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. The Nets also changing it up. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Luwawu. Back to Portis. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Portis has got his first basket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here's Harden. He kicks it to Green. Now the dish to Harris. Passes it to Claxton. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And the Nets lead by 9.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Forbes dishes to Tucker. Back to Forbes. Here's Connaughton. Count the basket. Connaughton's got his second basket of the game.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
On the wing, Harris shoots the 3. No good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. This one for 3. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket for Middleton.
And when it comes off the hands of a shooter like Middleton, there's just something so pretty and fluid about the pull-up.
Fast break, Milwaukee. And Portis throws it down.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Green. Durant comes in for Joe Harris. Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Teague, the pass to Portis. And Teague, here we go. And it's good, 2 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That's good from Durant.
I think Kevin Durant, it's obvious how much passion and pride he takes in playing the game at the highest level. It is such an honor watching this guy work.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Holiday, here we go. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Claxton. To the inside. Nets passing it around. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, for a big man, DeAndre Jordan has such soft touch on his passes.
Bucks trail by 4. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Lopez has got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Harden. Over onto Tacumbo. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Green, and it's Irving in at the point.
Where Kevin Durant has really grown is manipulating pick and roll, making the right read, and this guy just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
Here's Connaughton, and he makes good on the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now Harden kicks it to Harris. From deep 3-point range, Forbes with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Inside to tie it up. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there from KD. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Green. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Irving drives in. He dishes it to Jordan.
Well, DeAndre.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
And really, after after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Out to Harris. Nobody near Irving. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. And there it is for him.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Irving looking for an opening. Durant down low. Antetokounmpo defending.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. The pass to DiVincenzo. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
No, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
The rebound by the Bucks. To take the lead, DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Middleton outside. Rejected by Harris. And on the way from Irving for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Holiday with the 3. That one, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Brown. It falls.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. The Bucks working the ball around. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And the Nets with possession here. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant with it. 5 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. He hits the first one, and that ties the game up.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're down by 2. 1 second left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Our setting tonight with the white. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, who's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the 1 spot. He feeds it to Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Now Young, following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. And here is Hunter. Pass to Herter. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Misses off the left iron.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. First quarter, just over a minute played. Young dishes to Hunter. Outside Collins. Here's Herter, defended by DiVincenzo.
Well, Herter's going to make you pay if you give him that much room.
Holiday against Young. 9 feet out, and Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Young against Holiday. And here's Giannis from outside. Rebounded by Capella. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Young inside, guarded by Holiday. Young left side. Here's Hunter. And no good that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Rebound by the Hawks. And here's the break, pushing it up. Here's Young. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Well, he just gets this offense going. Young operating in the mid-range this time.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's done in for Trae Young. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Forbes checked in.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. And Tony Snell subbed in for Chris Dunn. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Ben Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Snell after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Tucker. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Connaughton passes to Tucker. Here is Forbes. Fires for three. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Bogdanovich passes to Snell. 1:15 left in the first quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Here's Connaughton. Here's Portis. Good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
Now here's Reddish. Defense is right there. Here's Okongwu. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. DiVincenzo with it. With 1 on the clock. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Atlanta with their lead step. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game will slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta, Gallinari is out there with Reddish. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in at the point guard. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this area at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And so it's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by the Hawks. It's good, and the Hawks lead has got back down to 4 points with the basket from Forbes.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Reddish the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And you wonder how much further Cam Reddish's game can get in the pick and roll action. Effective there.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Portis can't get it to go. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Snell kicks to Okongwu. Makes it off the glass. Okongwu's now got 4 points this quarter.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Portis can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 8, and even 3-on-3 break. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Forbes dishes to Tucker. Passes it to Portis. It's blocked. The pass to Snell. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Teague the pass to Portis. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Basket good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Forbes.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Snell. No points in the game yet for him. Bogdanovich against T. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 12 now for Atlanta.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Forbes kicks to T. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Gallinari up top. Pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Forbes. One-on-one here. And Gallinari kicks to Okongwu. Passes it to Reddish. 1 second left. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. And this Hawks team still learning. And
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Onyeka Okongwu.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in attempt off on the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
So it's Atlanta now after Chris Middleton missed from long range. In the corner, Collins with it, wide open. Rebounded by the Bucks.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Got a piece of it. Young pass to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Collins in the post. Giannis is there.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
Chris Dunn's checked in for the Hawks. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach. And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Herter. Over Holiday, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And here's Dunn, following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Hunter, the pass to Herter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Herter's got his second bucket.
Now, Herter also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton for 3. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. No good on the triple.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo drills the three-pointer. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instinct. You know, it doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Here's Milwaukee now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And there's Hunter on the assist from Capella. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Herter. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Herter. Got it. Good job in the low post. Herter's got 6. And so it's Atlanta with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Reddish. And it's Snell in at the shooting guard. So that's the Hawks 5. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich against Holiday. Bucks trail by 10, and it's the Bucks on the break. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Middleton up top. Here's Tucker. Atlanta with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Count that bucket.
And that bump does not throw Cam Reddish off.
Bucks shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Over Reddish. 11 feet away. Lopez. Great positioning on the putback.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Bogdanovich looking around. The dish to Reddish. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Okongwu kicks to Reddish. That's tipped. Lopez with the steal. Here's Tucker. Finished off the break. Tucker's got it back down to single digits for the Bucks.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Snell, the pass to Okongwu. Down low. Stolen by Holiday. Now DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. A different look for Milwaukee. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Young with no one around. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Herter. Tries yet again. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Teague. Lets it fly. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
You're not going to see him miss too many from there, just a handful to defend.
Now, here is Young. Herter passes to Young. Feeds it to Collins. Young with the steal. Only one man back on D. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Bucks trail by 10. Teague the pass to Giannis. to the right side. Teague can't hit. Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Herder passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. There's the triple. Back to Herder. There's the three. The shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Teague dishes to Giannis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Atlanta's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Hawks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Onyeka Okongwu.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Brent Forbes. And it's Drew Holiday in for T.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And a deep three from Young. Another miss by Young.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but...
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony. Bustling Philadelphia on I-95. A gorgeous night. And
hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, Simmons is out there with Curry. Then there's Scott. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Harris in at the 3. Now here's Curry. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target. And here is Simmons. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Philadelphia with the ball. Simmons dishes to Curry. Outside for Simmons. Clock at 4. Takes a shot at the elbow.
Come on.
A new 14 for the 76ers. He dishes it to Embiid. over Lopez. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by Chris Middleton. Simmons passes to Embiid. Tries it from 9. And the rejection by Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Corner shot. A shot off that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Searching for their first points of the game. Outside Curry. High post, Embiid. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Outside Holiday. Knocked loose. Curry with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. What a jam!
Are you kidding me? Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Harris.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Now here is Hill. Shot clock at 5. Here's Milton. No good with the triple.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Here's Hill. Second chance effort. And the wide open shot from Green. And another shot. Howard kicks to Green. Back to Howard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Milton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Holiday with it. Three-pointer. And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks lead by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. In chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
They've got Howard. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Hill. And it's Maxey in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Yeah, nice job that time by rolling after setting the solid screen. He's excellent in these screen and roll sets.
The three. No good from Connaughton. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Korkmaz. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Now Simmons. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. The Bucks working the ball around. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Now here's Simmons. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And Milwaukee has possession. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Guarded by Simmons. Here's Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Bucks leading by 8. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
And here is Simmons. Outside Curry. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Embiid finds Curry. Here's Scott. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the half. Harris dishes to Scott. 6 to shoot. To the paint. To the middle. Here's DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Embiid kicks to Curry. Hits a hand on it. And they get it. It's deflected. Pass break, Milwaukee. And the dunk by Giannis.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Harris. Stolen by Middleton. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Back to Lopez. The dish to Middleton. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Embiid. Here's Scott. Another shot. They shoot again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Connects from three-point range.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Now, here's Maxey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Milton. With 1 on the clock. And, oh, he hits the buzzer beater. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They have a 13-point lead. And you, big fella. And
I promise to break for a positive fate.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 roaming the paint. The Bucks shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
Outside Hill. Back to Milton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bobbed up and
big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 13 points in the game. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. And Simmons, he's checked in for Hill. Giannis inside. Working on Tolliver. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Simmons with it. Pass to Milton. 5 on the clock. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, the quickness by Simmons, breathtaking. So good at blowing by whoever's trying to stay in front of him.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
There's Giannis following the basket by Dwight Howard. Here's Middleton. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Simmons. Feeds it to Tolliver. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Here we go, one-on-one. Middleton with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Shot's good by Middleton.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
Now, here's Milton. Taken away by Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around from downtown. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game.
They need to avoid that.
Sensational speed by Simmons, tucking it down the court and beating everybody.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Mike Scott comes in for Anthony Tolliver. Tobias Harris is checked in for Green, and Curry subbed in for Shake Milton.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Teague. Tucker the pass to Teague. Yes, that goes in. Teague's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Embiid kicks to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Now, here's Tucker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The shot's good from Forbes. And the Bucks lead by 12.
You know, for a sharpshooter like Forbes, guys, getting points inside can only help him be more effective on the perimeter. It actually add a step to his quickness.
Here's Curry. Back to Simmons. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Bucks leading by 12. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, I love how fast Antetokounmpo gets to the basket. One of the most mobile guys in the game.
Now Simmons, 8 points for him. The pass to Harris. Lets it go with a 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking in.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. And it goes down 2 points. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
For 3, Hill. Wow. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Hill passes to Maxey. Here's the floater, and the layup is up and in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Holiday against Hill. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. From deep. That shot off the mark. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Poked away. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Hill kicks to Harris. Clock at 6. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Hill kicks to Harris. It's back to Hill. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid. And Lopez pulls it down.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bucks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Green, he's checked in for Scott. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. And Simmons slams it in.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 14.
The flash ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive, cutting mentality.
Pass to Teague. For three. Kicks it out to Giannis. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Kept alive. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. His three-pointer's off the mark. Right side Hill. Over Teague. Can't connect.
Hey, there was no shaking free of Teague on that shot.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The activity in front of the Brook. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Brown in at the 2 spot. Now here's Irving from the arc. Jordan kicks to Irving. And Harris wide open. He shoots a three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. From outside off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Count it.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
It's the Nets now, following the bucket by the Bucks. And then Durant with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Giannis. Count it.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Irving passes to Jordan. Back to Irving. Inside, changes up, and it's Durant, that time on the assist by Irving. KD's got his second basket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Left side, Irving. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And that one's good by Giannis.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Irving finds Brown. Irving against Holiday. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. The kick out to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, you have to like the length of Brook Lopez and the fact that he understands he has that advantage on both ends of the floor.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Now here's Harden. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Connaughton passes to Lopez. Here is Forbes. Dinwiddie covering. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. They kick it out to Green. Deflects the pass. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Harden scanning the floor. Back to Dinwiddie. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis is checked in.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Harden the pass to Dinwiddie. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low, here's Tucker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I just love the activity, a fireball of energy. Tucker earning himself a trip to the stripe.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And the pass to Luwawu. Here's Harden. Good work there as it goes. Harden's got 6 points.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Tie game in Brooklyn. The second quarter coming up right after this break. So and close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Bobby Portis. P.J. Tucker is out there with Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the 3 slot. Now here's Harden. Passes to Dinwiddie. And he converts the layup. Dinwiddie's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like John Moran, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Teague for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
The Bucks trail. Forbes the pass to Tucker. That one drops for him.
Oh, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Teague. Portis. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Portis has got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
To the inside. Brown outside. Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Teague, the pass to Portis. That one's not going to go. The Nets go the other way with it. A shot by Harden, wide open. Here's Green. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Dinwiddie. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Teague finds Portis. He gets that one. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard. Jeff Teague unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
Here's Dinwiddie. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Portis. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Nets leading by 3. 1:06 left here in the second. Dinwiddie kicks to Harden. Dishes it to Brown. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Joe Harris is checked in for James Harden. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Here's Antetokounmpo, following the bucket by the Nets. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here is Irving. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Durant. Rebound, Milwaukee. Fast break, Milwaukee. Giannis is running.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
The Bucks have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. Now Irving fires the 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. And that's a wrap.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
We've got Brown. Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Now here's Young. 12 points for him.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
They get the rebound. Goes back up. Jordan finds Irving. And that one's on target from the wing.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Irving up top, guarded by Holiday. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. He dishes it to Lopez. Passes it to Holiday. And it's blocked by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And there's the feed to Lopez. And it's in there.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Irving with the ball. Left side, Brown. Back to Jordan. Good D by Lopez.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
DiVincenzo finds Giannis.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
Shooting foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Irving dishes to Harris. Jordan, the pass to Durant. Over Giannis. They get it back. Second chance shot. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 8.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Middleton kicks to Lopez. Back to Middleton. It's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Holiday against Irving. Pass to Harris. There's the dish to KD. Irving passes to Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, that's about as high percentage as it gets for DJ. Go to work, big man.
It's stolen by Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. A nice shot by KD.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Brown. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. KD passes to Irving. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. He's got 6. For Milwaukee, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Middleton against Harris. Back to Middleton. It's stolen by Harris. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Nets leading by 7. Here's Brown. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. 2 shots. So he gets them both. So it's the Bucks now. Outside Teague. Here's Tucker. No good, unable to end this run. And a wide open look for Irving. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Nets lead. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Holiday in at the point guard.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Here's Middleton. And the shot is good.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Here is Harden. He kicks it to Irving. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Portis.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Middleton can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 9. Outside Jordan to the middle. Green dishes to Harden. That one off the back iron and out. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
He feeds it to Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's off on that one. Harden with the defensive effort. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And laid in to finish the break. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
DiVincenzo against Harden. Here's Holiday. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Harden finds Green. Green draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
So it's the Bucks now. Bucks trail by 13. There's the pass to Middleton. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Jeff Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. So for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Bruce Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Now here's Teague. Forbes the pass to Lopez. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got his first 2 points.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
The three from Harden. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brooklyn leading by 11.
2 minutes.
Feeds it to Green. Misses in close. Bucks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Passes it to Giannis. Back to Lopez. Here's Forbes. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Forbes has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. On the wing, Harden. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Using his craftiness there to get by the defender. Harden is just so good at finding ways to score.
Teague inside the line. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will come the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Even in close to the hoop. That's a tough one to drain when the defense is that stifling.
A nice shot by Teague.
This is Jeff Teague's go-to shot. I mean, he's a deadly three-point shooter who never hesitates.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Kicks to Harden. Over in the corner, Green. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Now here's Green. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. Stolen away.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Here is Forbes. His three-pointers off the mark. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here is Green. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again.
Thank you.